Hi guys, what you see here is actually a Helios lens. Apparently it's a very old lens up to the time of even World War II. But today we're going to be talking on the theme of envy, not on the lenses which I already have, but the lenses which I wish to own. There are some lenses which offer a very particular focal length and aperture which I've always wanted throughout the years. So today let's talk about 5 of them. Now the first one is the Tamron 28-75 f2.8. I've seen a lot of YouTubers talking about this lens, especially Manny Ortiz, and he have actually shot a few very nice images which I really like. But what really made me want to get this lens is because of this user on Flickr called Mark Mora. Now just look at all these photos over here. The bokeh, meaning the blur in the foreground and the background, is really so nice. Now I know part of it is actually due to editing, but I do own certain lenses and I do know that the ones that I currently have will not be able to achieve this look. The versatility and compression and the fact that it's a zoom lens gives you so much more flexibility if you are bringing it out and about. 28-75 is actually a very middle range zoom, which is definitely very good if you're planning to use it on very casual shoots. Compared to some of the items which I'm about to mention, it only costs about 879 USD, which isn't that expensive, so I would definitely want to buy this in the future. Now the second one is this FE85mm 1.8 lens. Now I've owned a few focal ranges, but I do not have a focal range with this kind of low aperture of 1.8. I've owned 70-200 2.8 and I have a 50mm 1.4. The compression that you get out of this is actually very different compared with all the other lenses which I have. Now here are some of the photos that is able to take with this particular lens. With the bokeh of 1.8, the background really melts nicely with the subjects. It's definitely a very good lens if you are planning to shoot a lot of portraits of it. So this portrait lens is something which I'm looking at a very low price of 598. Now the third one is this Sony 16-35 f2.8. You guys have seen what 16-35 can do. From my previous video which I talked about the different camera lenses which I own, you can see that the view that it gets is actually really very nice. Now just imagine some of them with blurry backgrounds such as this lens. But yes, the price is nice too. It's nearly 2,200 USD. So a lot of my favorite YouTubers such as Kate and Nay and Becky and Chris, along with other YouTubers which I follow, use this lens regularly. So I'm really filled with jealousy wanting this lens. But I still need to find the money to be able to buy this expensive little thing. Now number 4 is this 70-200 2.8. You guys have seen what 70-200 range can do from all the photos that I've shown you guys. So just imagine having this versatility of being able to zoom from your subjects without having to crawl to the front or walk away all the way to the back. Now here are some of the photos that is able to take with this particular lens. It's definitely an amazing lens, especially if I were to go out and shoot some B-rolls, be it of a particular vlog or even an outdoor scenery, or even zooming into wildlife to be able to see the bird is in the sky. But jokes aside, you know how much this lens costs? It's probably the most expensive on this list. It costs about 2,598, meaning 2,600 USD, which is a lot. It's $400 more than the 16-35 2.8. Alright, let's talk about the final lens, which is definitely something that I'm closest to buying. It's this Laowa 24mm probe lens. Now do not be afraid there is an aperture of f14, because at the front of this probe lens there's actually a light. You can look at the picture here of how the light is able to be seen at the front. Now this illuminates the scene as you put the lens through different objects or different environment to be able to have a very close-up view. Here are some footage taken with this Laowa lens. So compared with all the lenses which I ever have and mentioned, this one gives a very unique look which all the others do not have. With this unique perspective, I would know all my B-rolls are gonna kill it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And ring the bell notification over here so that you'll be updated of my next upload. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video.